Let's sing bow wow wow and tap the beat. Bow wow wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow wow wow. Let's look at the third phrase, the one that sounds like Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Sing it. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. On the screen, I have a picture of the melodic contour of that phrase. Check it out. Little Tommy Tucker's dog. If the first one pitch here is shoulders, that means the next pitch is also going to be shoulders, shoulders. Yeah, let's sing it using the body parts that we've done before. Ready, here you go. Shoulders, 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 head, shoulders, knees, toes. Do that again, but let's sing it on Lou instead of shoulders and head. Ready, let's all sing. Lou, 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 Lou. Hey, let's sing that phrase on Lou and tap the beat. Lou, 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 Lou. How many beats did we just keep? And if you need a moment to think about it, pause the video now. How many beats did we keep? We kept 4 beats. Think about it. Lou, 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 Lou. Where is the lowest sound? On which beat? Again, if you need a second, pause it. The lowest sound is on the last beat, the 4th beat. So let's call that pitch low. We'll go Lou, 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 low. If the last pitch is low, what solfege syllable should we start the phrase with? Mi, so, or la? What does it have to be? Yeah, let's sing it on solfege and it starts with so. So, 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 la, so, mi, lo. Sing that once again with hand signs. So, 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 la, so, mi, lo. Now I have an important question. That low pitch, that low pitch, I want to know if it's a step or a skip lower than mi. Is it on this stair or does it belong on this stair? Let's talk about steps and skips. When 2 notes are right next to each other on the stairs that are right next to each other, we say they are a step apart. Like la to so. Check it out. La, so, that's a step. It's a step because they live next to each other on the stairs, but also the way that it sounds, the distance between those 2 notes, it sounds like it's a step apart. And that step apart is a smaller distance than, I don't know, so to me, which are a skip apart. Let me show you what I mean. So, me, that's a skip. On the stairs, it's a skip because look, I'm skipping this stair right there. I'm not even going to talk about that note. There's a note there, but we're skipping it for now. And you can tell actually that the difference in sound between la to so is a smaller difference than the distance in sound between so to me. La, so, that's a step. So, me, that's a skip. My voice has to move a farther distance to do a skip. Well, where's this low sound? So, me, that's a skip. Mi, lo, what is that? Mi, lo, is that a step or is it a skip? What do you think? If you think mi to lo is a step, let me show you. Mi, that's a step. It has to be. Mi, lo, that's a skip. That stair underneath there that I just put the dot underneath, that is where low goes. Low is a pitch that's a skip below mi. And in fact, it's not actually just called low. We can use the solfege syllable do to describe this low pitch. Do lives on the stair, a skip beneath mi. It sounds a skip lower than me, and we can use the solfege syllable D to represent the solfege syllable do. I could sing Bow Wow Wow's third phrase like this. So, la, so, mi, do. The solfege syllable do has a hand sign just like the others. It's a closed fist. And it goes about by your belly button here. Let's sing Bow Wow Wow's third phrase with solfege and hand signs. Ready? Starts right here. So, la, so, mi, do. Sing it once again. So, la, so, mi, do. Do is a skip below mi, and do goes right here on the solfege steps. But what about on the music staff? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I look at my music staff, it has 5 lines and 4 spaces, and we already know that so to me is a skip. Well, if I tell you that so lives on the 3rd space right here, look really carefully. We could count what space that's in from the bottom. Space 1, space 2, space 3, space 4. It's in the 3rd space. Now, if we wanted to go up to la, so la, that's a step. Remember, to go from so to la up a step, you just move from a space to the line right above it. If this note's so to la has to be on the line right above it. That is how we move a step. From a line to the space right next door, or from a space to the line right next door. That's what a step looks like on the music staff. Well, what about, where do I put me? So, mi, that's a skip. If so is on a space, mi is on the space below it. Yeah, look. If so is in the 3rd space, skip down. Mi is in the 2nd space. And if you look really carefully, I am skipping the line, the 3rd line. And I'll put a little imaginary note here. That right there that I just drew is the note that I'm skipping. That's why when you have a note a skip apart, 2 notes a skip apart, you move space to space or line to line. Now that makes it pretty obvious. Mi to do, where does that go? Mi to do, that's a skip. Well, if mi is in the 2nd space, do is in the space below it, the 1st space. Check it out. La, so, mi, and do. La to so, that's a step. So, mi, that's a skip. Mi, do, that's a skip. But what if I want to take my notes and bring them lower? What if I were to, instead of having so on the 3rd space, what if I made so on the 3rd line right here? If this is so to la, that's a step. Just a step higher. So to mi, that's down a skip. Line to line. That's a skip. And mi to do, that's a skip. It's on the line below it. Now, even though these notes are in different places than the first example I showed you, they still accurately show la, so, mi, and do because we have notes that are the correct formula of steps and skips apart. All I'm really doing is following the solfege steps. It doesn't matter if it's right here, la, so, mi, do, or right here. There are similar formulas.